What is the fundament of a relationship? Greetings and peace to you all, and I welcome you to my YouTube channel. My name is Mohnish Sharma, the Consciousness Explorer. When we interact with people, whether it's outside, in the supermarket, in a railway station, or at work, or attending a dentist, or meeting friends and family members, or even your loved ones, we interact and talk to people. And depending on the closeness of the relationship, there might be moments of clashing, but most of the time it will be pleasant and nice. However, when it's like coming to differences, when it's in a professional environment, you can talk about it and it will be just fine. When we go outside, it might get in a fight, but still it will be fine. However, the closer we come to someone who is very dear to us or close to us, let's say a relationship, it's like war, almost like war. And words will be said, and why? Because what's happening actually in a relationship? The clashes of the ego. Because what is tested in a relationship is the love. So let me give you an example. The fundament, according to you, of a relationship is that loyalty, honesty, or love. Let's say unconditional love. Nowadays, it's more like loyalty. You have to be loyal in a relationship. If you are not loyal, that's a deal breaker and we're out. It's done. You cheated on me with someone else and you broke my trust. I'm done. Or honesty. Whatever you do, just come clean and just tell him or her what you did, and might be harmful for the relationship. Most of the people will opt for loyalty. However, like I said something over in one of my earlier vlogs about the power of honesty, how much it can bridge gaps in the relationship, overcome the many challenges. The ultimate goal of the relationship is just love. Because when love is the target in a relationship, whether you are together in one room or separated, let's say you are living in another city of your loved one, or in another country, or because she or he lives there, or is just on a holiday or a business trip, or for any other reason somewhere else. So there is a gap. It doesn't mean it will affect negatively the relationship. When love is in the center, when love is the fundament, honesty will follow and immediately loyalty. Because simply, when let's say people cheat on their loved one, it's more about the ego, instant gratification. And you will get paid back, not in a good sense. You will be affected in another way, maybe same way or another way in the relationship. So, loyalty is one thing, honesty is much better. So you can talk about it, and maybe you can agree or disagree, and based on that you can make a decision very pragmatically, objectively as much as possible, and look what are the next scenarios to go forward or just end here. However, when there's love, love rules. Love can conquer anything in life. It's the fundament of every story about good and evil, about any story in any religious text. The loved one, the one who is as unconditional love is the winner of the one of the darkness. The darkness is the ego, just me, myself, and I. It's my way, it's my land, it's my tradition, it's my religion, it's my philosophy, it's my ideology, it's my system versus theirs. Separation, there's no unity. When love enters the game of life, people get united. Love brings people together. Yes, and sometimes you need a little bit of separation, and that's what's happened in all those religious texts. When people go in exile, wandering in the desert or in the jungle or somewhere else, they are in exile, and when they are in exile, they go in reflection mode. How can I improve myself? They will face challenges and they will be tested. And why they become so holy or so successful or the ideal person is that they just conquered any challenges which would crush their ego just by compassion and love, kindness, empathy. So when you look to all the masters, the teachers in the world, all the holy men and women all over the world, they conquered and mastered their ego. They used the ego to move forward, not to stay put in the comfort zone. They expanded their consciousness. They learn from the opportunities. They see the opportunity in everything. They grow and transform. Similarly, we can do the same in our relationship. When we go in exile, let's say you are in a relationship with someone, and on a certain point of time you say, you know what, you go your way, I go my way, and let's meet up next week or next month or within 3 months or maybe the next day, just to clear our heads. And when you're alone, you will discover so many things about yourself, because at the very end, if the love is the main target of you both, the end and the beginning of this loving relationship or this love relationship, there's no beginning and no end. It's always going to the same thing. You and the other person are destined to be together, like a twin flame or soulmate or just the one, because you are so much connected. Of course, there's a free will. You are a free person. You are an energetic being. So you have the free will to say, okay, I don't want to get this relationship anymore. I don't want to deal with this relationship anymore. I'm tired of this. I don't want to put so much energy in it. That's fine. However, when you move to the next relationship, you will face the same thing much worse, because the challenge will be much more severe. So the previous relationship, you couldn't deal with it and you just run away from the opportunity. And in the next relation, you have to be more prepared, because it will come back to you big time. And if you don't succeed, you will go to the next relationship and the next relationship and the next one and the next one, until you fall and fall and fall, and finally, hopefully, learn how to deal with the situation. Crush the ego, go inward, stop thinking this program, don't use this program, use the real machine, the real deal, which is your heart, where love is centered. You love someone from the heart, because there is the love. There's the love and the light. And when you connect from this love and light, you can conquer any challenge in any relationship, whether it's with colleagues, friends, families, or even your loved one. You will just sit back in any situation and look, okay, I don't want to react and go diving in details. It will be a clash of egos. Let's stay calm, observe, find the lesson, not to be reactive. Stay calm and don't go into details like you said this, I said that, then, and this is the example for X, Y, and Z. Don't go into these details. Just focus on, is there love between us? Is there love in the relationship? Do you want to go forward or do you want to quit, close the chapter, close the book, and move on to the next? It's up to you. It's a free will. It's a free will choice. You are a free being. You're not enslaved in the relationship. If it's not working for you, for any reason, and you feel like I'm done with it, move on. However, if you will know unconsciously that you will have to face the same thing in the next relationship. So either you stay in this relationship and conquer anything, because when both have the main goal, as which is love, and to be one, to be unified, to be one entity, to become one unity, if that is the goal from both of you, stay together. Because if that is the case and you feel so much connected on so many other levels, at the end of the day, whether you'll be separated, yes or no, you will all come together. It's like a boomerang. You throw it away and it will come back to you. Similarly, this relationship, you cannot throw it away. Somehow, you are one soul already before you were even born on this planet. You are one soul. And if that is the case, the relationship cannot be broken even by you. Even you are so stubborn to move on to a next relationship, fine, but you will be more connected to this previous one, because that's the one which makes you whole. And in a twin flame relationship, you will be always be challenged. You will be challenged by the other one, and the other one will be challenged by you. Just throwing all those crumbs from, let's say, past relationships or any conflicts or struggles in life, because many during the years are putting up a mask, a suit to protect, to go on the battlefield of life. But in a relationship, there's no room for protection. You will be crushed anyway without any protection. If you use any protection like the shields, so-called masks and protection shield, in the relationship, it won't work. The suit will be crushed at first, then your ego. So coming back, what is the most important thing of a relationship? It's love. Simply like that. It's love. Love is light, is divine. We are here to learn to love, to become our essence, which is pure love. And when we become those loving beings, the compassionate beings, the most empathiful being, we can spread so much love and light in the world. The world will be healed. Nature will be healed. Animals, plants, people who are suffering will be healed, because we're spreading so much love and light. And basically, that is the essence of all those light, religious light events. Whether it's Diwali for Hindus and also Buddhists and Jains and other, let's say, dharmic religions, or I won't say religions, I would say consciousness, the practice of consciousness. Dharma means consciousness, collective consciousness, carrying consciousness. They have all festivals of light. Similarly, we see in the Abrahamic religions like Judaism, Christianity, and even Islam, there are days of light, like Christmas and Hanukkah, when we overcome the physical reality by becoming more spiritual, more loving beings, compassionate and caring beings. So love is the beginning, love is the end, and love is endless. So there's no beginning and end. It's infinite. That's why God, the vortex, or the universe, or what name you ever refer to, or even the creator, is infinite. We are infinite ourselves, just a spark, because we're a spark of the greater collective consciousness. And we are just manifesting our just little piece of this spark of the great rays of the light. So love is the beginning for us and also the end goal. We started with love, being born out of love, learning to love, and the end goal of our life is love. Love is the essence of life, not loyalty. Honesty is one way. Love is first. Honesty will follow. And loyalty will follow itself in more a spiritual way, being truthful to yourself. If you like this video, please like, comment and share, because sharing is caring. I want to say so much more, and because I'm so happy and I really like to share more of it, because that's my passion. That makes me smile every day. And I'm asking you, what made you smile today? Please remember that every moment of your life. What made you smile today? What are you passionate about? What are your drivers? What are your values? Why are you alive? What made you smile today? Thanks for watching. Cheers and bye for now.